So I like that name all the time. It's like Lords of the Underground. I like that. Underground Lords, but we live in Houston, so you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, all right, check it out. You know, we're from Houston, Space City Lords, right? So
Space City Lords, man. I feel that, man. Live on the back streets with your girl Cole, man. We got the homies in here, man. They came through and fuck with your girl, man. I appreciate y'all all the time anyway, man. I ain't no gangster, man. But, man, y'all let the streets know who y'all is, where y'all from, and what y'all got going.
Alright, man. Hey, yeah, we the Space City Lords, you know what I'm saying? This is my boy Flacco, man. And shout out to my other two homies that are not here right now. Shinobi, he's in LA. Cosmic, you know, he just couldn't make it, but it's all good, you know, shit.
Space City Lords, man.
Here, no matter what.
You was telling me, like I say just a few minutes ago, about the name and how it came about. And you said it was like a 3-6 or some of that Lord or underground type of influence, right?
Yeah. We grew up on a lot of underground music from like the east to the west to the south, but I'm talking about like underground. It was just like a kick in the snare, you know what I mean? So
right.
Yeah, so but we did grow up on a lot, like on SUC and 3-6 Mafia, like you know, it's just a lot of, you know, how do you say, influence, heavy influence coming up, you know, especially Lord Infamous to Pimp C, you know.
Yeah. Talk about the song Storm Blast.
Storm Blast, oh man, what it is okay, so what's the name of that rock band?
It's a black metal band called Demi Borgir.
Okay.
We also listen to like, well, I grew up more in heavy metal.
Heavy metal, okay. Who do you have a favorite heavy metal artist? He said like, damn, 2 minutes.
I mean, from.
Oh, you got a favorite heavy metal song? That's just like your go-to song?
There's so many. I know Pantera is one.
Okay.
A good heavy stuff to listen to. And
okay, so how do you plan to make the heavy metal and the hip hop and rap and all those type of elements of music collide? Just asking both of you guys.
I know more we try to do it with like the yelling. We started doing some yelling in our stuff, and, you know, just to get the crowd more hyped,
right?
And get them jumping. And
okay.
That's kind of, I guess, the metal side we would put into.
Okay.
Yeah.
How hard is it to get crowd participation? Being that I know you, like I say, talking to y'all off camera, y'all do shows and shit like that. How hard is it to get the crowd into you?
Man, you just gotta be real hype. That's all I know. You gotta make sure that your energy when you're on that stage, that if they see that you have high energy, they're gonna be like, well, you know what? That dude, he goes ham, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get lit with him as well, you know what I'm saying? So that's how it is, man. If you're on stage, just, you know, standing there, just walking around, rapping, like, they're gonna be like, man, you know, this guy, where's his energy at? How can we get hyped to that? You know what I mean?
What do y'all know, like the largest crowd y'all done performed in front of?
Largest? Probably be this recent one, you think? The Big Yogi?
Yeah, but also we did open up for SPM. Tour, you know what I'm saying? So
talk about that a little bit. That was done free SPM. Yeah. Talk about that a little bit. Opening up and doing that.
Oh man, it was amazing. We just you know, it was one of my homeboys. His name, you know, we call him Meek. And he was working with, well, still is, I think, with Dope House Records. Sylvia, as SPM's sister, she was jamming, you know, she was listening to our music, and, you know, she said, hey, you know, this music is really good. You know, her kid, like, I mean, was it her kid or SPM's?
I think it was SPM's nephew.
SPM's nephew or something. He just loved our music, you know what I'm saying? So his, you know, I guess his mom or aunt,
whatever the case,
you know, was jamming, you know, she was feeling it, so she was like, you know, she told my boy Meek, hey, you know, get him on, you know, I like these guys, man. You know, they're you know, new people, new generation. Let them hop on. Let the whole, you know, Dope House fans find out about them. You know, this and that. So we're on there, and yeah, you know. That's how we got on there.
SPM too is another artist you grew up with.
Favorite SPM song.
Yeah, you do. There's a lot of them, man.
It
is. Merry Go Round. What was it? High so high.
Y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that. Do y'all think he'll ever come home?
Man, I heard some things, but I mean, I'm not for sure about it. But you know, he might come out soon.
Okay, talk about just the viral topic, how important he was to like the culture as far as like repping for his community, being from Texas, being Hispanic and everything like that. Talk about how important he was to the culture as far as Houston wise.
Man, look, to be honest, man, he was one of the first Hispanics in Houston to ever blow up.
Facts.
You know what I mean? For you know, he really did put a lot of Hispanics on the map. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you know, it's like he supposedly from what I learned, you know, he grew up in an all black neighborhood.
Right.
He was like the only Hispanic. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
he went, you know, he went out there to catch reg, represented for, you know, Hispanics. You know, and just to let you know, Hispanics got flows too out here. You know what I mean?
I feel that. Do you think his story has been told the correct way, and do you think Houston like actually honor him as a legend in the culture?
Man, I mean, yeah, he's a legend regardless. I mean, think about it. I mean, DJ Screw sold a lot of, you know, screw tapes, and he made millions of, you know, like dollars, man. You know what I'm saying? He's the king of the South, no doubt. Always will be. But you know, SPM too. I mean, he was almost on the same. They knew each other. You know, they were homies and shit. You know what I'm saying? So SPM, yeah, definitely a legend.
Did y'all jam a lot of Screw coming up?
Oh man, yeah. My cousins, you know, they used to tell me stories about how like the North and the South used to beef and like, whatnot. Like, yeah. Or if like people out here trying to, you know, do what Screw did, but they don't call it a screw tape, you better call it a screw tape.
Yeah. Do y'all think DJ Screw legacy has been solidified within the culture?
Man, yes. I mean, shout out to Big A at the Screw Shop, man. That's one of our close homies too. Man. He's been, you know, throwing knowledge here and there, you know, about some things that are still going on to this day, and people don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Houston is like, there's so many opportunities. There's open mics. You know, you know, just go wherever you can. Yeah, you go where you can, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always been full of rappers in Houston. You know, since like the '90s. You know, always.
Why do you don't think? Why you guys think Houston hasn't made it to that next level as how he was? I say in 2004 and 5 just yet.
I mean, I would say, yeah. I guess we, you know, I don't explain. I mean, from what I heard, there was, you know, bullshit. I mean, there's some old heads that, you know, that don't agree with the new wave. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to give the new generation a chance. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, things change. You know, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's like, okay, think about it. You know, old school Houston beats. You know, that's cool, but put some trap into it. You know, it started evolving slowly. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's just at that day and age, like, you know, hey, you know, it's gonna be something new. It's gonna be younger kids. You know, you're gonna see colored dreads. You're gonna see this and that. You know, so no matter what you do, you know, it's gonna change, and it's just, you know, we just have to come up. You know.
Would you guys tone it down? Would you guys tone it down if it was like, okay, we don't want the color hair and all that extra?
Man.
You gotta be yourself.
It's what it is, man. You know, we gotta respect everybody. You know.
Y'all ready, Lord? What would a SpaceCityLordz song sound like with Pimp C on it?
Ooh,
man.
Pimp C, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, yeah.
He's another big influence right there.
Yeah, man. What would a song like?
I mean, I used to go all out when I used to hear 3-6 UGK collaborations.
Man,
like,
what?
Man, like, it's just.
Man, what?
With Fat Pat on there and not Fat Pat. What's his name? It was not Fat Pat.
What?
Project Pat.
Project Pat.
Because they both had the name Pat. So
I understand.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, Project Pat. You know what I'm saying? Gangsta Boo. Man, they all go hard. Coops the nigga. Who else? Lord Infamous.
Lord Infamous?
Yes, all that, man. But hey, low-key, Lord Infamous is like one of my favorites.
Man, he's so underrated, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of the shit that we hear now, if you go back and listen to some of the old 3-6 shit, especially Lord Infamous, what's that other dude name? Fuck. Is it Kustanik?
Yeah,
one of them. They was way ahead of the time.
Man, you should hear y'all. Oh, man. In the family, everything's strict. In space,
okay.
we call it the Space Gang family. Like, that's everybody. That's the camera girl. That's the, you know, anybody that rolls with us, you know, we keep it strict there. You know what I'm saying? We always gotta have respect. We always gotta be loyal. You know what I mean? We you know, it's just some certain rules. You gotta be dedicated. You gotta be about it. You know what I mean? If you're slacking, we'll let you know. Like, hey, you know, you haven't been in the studio for like 2 weeks, man. What you want to do? Like, cause we gotta keep it going, man. You know.
I feel that.
Hey, we got the show coming up.
Talk about it.
You know, so everything we do has to be as a team. You know what I mean? So
Trill Wave Funk, man. What the fuck is that?
Oh man, Funk is a type of music, a type of genre that came from Memphis. Like, man, I'm talking about old schools like DJ Zerk, it was Tommy Wright.
Hold up.
You got Gangsta Pat.
How you know all these people, man?
Man, look, I grew up on that. Like,
okay.
I grew up on that a lot. Like they had, you know, a lot of people say that 3-6 started that funk, but it wasn't.
Who you say started?
DJ Zerk and Spanish Fly.
Would you say 3-6 started crunk?
They started the whole hardcore crunk music. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in the hardcore. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about? Let me ask y'all this, being that you guys both like big music heads. What do you think about rappers like say they street rappers or hood rappers exploring that side, like and trying to be like going to Rage and the 3-6 Mafia sound and shit, just cause it's what's selling, what's hot. What do y'all think about rappers doing that?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think, man, that's one of the biggest things. Like, you know, the difference is, you know, you got some people doing all that raging stuff and they ain't really from the hood. I don't understand. I never understood that. I met a couple artists, you know, that, you know, they say, you know, I hear it in the lyrics. They talk about they got money, they got guns, they trapping, all kinds of shit. I really don't see any of that.
That shit a facade.
Yeah, nah, we are really like we're from the hood. I'm not gonna lie, I'm from like Spring Branch. Now I'm with the Acres Home. You know what I'm saying? So,
over there. Okay.
Yeah, you know, I just, you know, we just some hood ass Mexicans that jam. You know that jam metal. You know that jam metal 3-6. You know DJ Screw. We just there. We used to. I mean, we even skateboarded and shit. Like, you know, we just those kids, man. We've been skateboarding since like 2007, since it, you know, it became huge and everybody wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
back then it was frowned upon. You know, blacks and Hispanics to skateboard. That was like some frowned upon shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm glad y'all get. I feel that, man. One more before we get out of here, man. I don't mean to keep y'all this long, man. SpaceCityLordz is in the business, man. Would y'all ever sign or stay, keep it all the way independent?
Ooh, man, that's
as of now, it's independent.
Independent, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, we learned so much from, you know, our influences, what they say in the lyrics, like Pimp C and all the OGs talking about, yo, you know, get it straight, you know, record deal is not always what you think, you know, this and that, you know. So I mean, I stay, you know, look, man, especially the South, man. We're the most known for being the most independent out here.
Facts, man. One more, man. Do y'all believe that in this generation that you guys gotta like clout chase in order to get on?
Nah, man. Nah. We like to do. So I mean, we got our own thing going on, a whole different genre of music. So it's just like we just stick to our lane. You know what I mean?
Why is that a thing that rappers do nowadays?
I don't know. It's just sometimes you got to be different than the other rappers, because I mean, everybody's almost doing the same thing. So, some people are mumbling. Some people are, you know, the whole song is a dang chorus. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, we ain't trying
you right about that, man. SpaceCityLordz, man. Let the streets know, the IG, the Twitter, YouTube, whatever you guys got. If you don't mind plugging it for me.
All right, cool. I mean, you can find us on YouTube, SpaceCityLordz. Also, you know, our IG, SpaceCityLordz. You can find us on Facebook, SpaceCityLordz. You know what I mean? So
with the Z.
You with the Z at the end. Yeah, but we definitely.